Hello and welcome back to AAFT 24/7. I'm your host Lishika and with me my co-host Fahim. So the preparations for the 9th Global Fashion and Design Week are going on. And here we have Professor Dr. Himani Choudhary, who is the festive director of this event. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you for giving us this opportunity, and we are really excited, and the whole campus is buzzing with a lot of work, excitement, emotions are flowing, and we are really looking forward to it.
Thank you.
So ma'am, what is the theme and vision behind this year's event?
So this time the overarching theme for the entire festival is art and culture, as we know that the world is coming together as one, and we are celebrating the whole festival in terms of art, culture and elements from across the world. So, and this is the only platform across the globe which gives opportunity to approximately, we are having about 250 students who are showcasing their work, and there are going to be fashion shows, there is a design and furniture exhibitions, so whole lifestyle concept that we are bringing together, and there are a lot of pop-up displays that are happening. So the overall theme is art and culture, and we are celebrating a world as one earth.
So ma'am, how has the event evolved since its first edition to the 9th edition now?
Well, that's quite an interesting question, and as we understand that every time you want to do better than what you have done before. We started small in terms of how students were showcasing their collections, and the focus of course is on the fashion elements and the design elements, but definitely every time we want to add on. So this time all the schools, the whole campus is participating with its health and wellness. We are talking about various cuisines from across the nation and across the world. Let me tell you, almost 85 countries are participating, and we are going to host and present their cuisines. Even the when we talk about exhibition in terms of lifestyle and furniture, inspiration for students can come from anywhere. So though they have in fact taken inspiration from cuisines of the world also, and that is also getting amalgamating in their collections in terms of furniture display. So you will see that wonderful eclectic and very pop art mix of collection that we are having. And going back to the question that you raised, every time we are going to, we are increasing the bar. We are trying to give them a showcase of not just putting their collection, but it's a lot of emotion that goes into it. So a lot of preparation happens around it, and every time we are trying that they give their level best in terms of the exposure they get. And we started from a smaller setup, and now it's more of international sort of a feel that we are giving to the platform.
Ma'am, what are the contributions of the students and faculties while preparing for this event?
So the preparation for the event has been going on now for last almost a month in terms of curating the collection, doing these mind mappings, and there is a lot of design initiation that happens. So major work before the show is about bringing together the elements and putting up. So it's not just the fashion and design showcase as we say, but it's also a display of students' progress, work in progress. That is one thing. So you will see a lot of storyboards, a narrative that is being created. There will be a lot of boards which will talk about the design process. There will be stalls talking about health and wellness, and there are going to be jute displays. There are going to be elements and materials that are going to be explored. So preparation is going wonderful. Preparation is going in full swing. It is really hands-on job. So those elements of art and craft and hand skills what we want to showcase is students have been doing these market explorations, their industry explorations. They are talking to their industry deans. They're also networking. So there is a lot of back-end work in terms of showcase that's happening. Faculties are there all the time with them. So there is a lot of narrative that is being explained to them, how to reach a product. So product is the end, it's the end or culmination of that whole design process. What we are looking at is that complete chain of event that happens before the showcase is going live, as I say. So that's what it is.
Okay, ma'am. So ma'am, my next question is that how do you see the future of students led this type of event in India?
Student-led initiative, definitely that is the need of hour. We cannot have an external person or an external agency in terms of, you know, preparing them when they do their work hands-on from the scratch, from raw material to sourcing to creating. It gives them a platform of confidence. It gives them not just a platform of showcase, but also making them aware that world is the bigger picture. So their showcase or their platform is the world. They are not limiting themselves to one area. And this kind of a you know, platform is absolutely global in its approach, in its feel, in its essence, and I think only event across the globe which brings along so many students together. And 250 students is, let me tell you, a very, very big number in terms of products, in putting up a display, having 3 shows in one day in terms of fashion shows, having multiple venues. So, you know, the whole campus is, as I said earlier, budding, and we are trending everywhere right now. So that's what it is.
Ma'am, what kind of mentorship or the support the students are receiving from the faculties while they're preparing their best for this event?
I think we have given them all the support possible, not just the physical support in terms of requirement, also the emotional and psychological support, you know, because, you know, the product may be one at the end, but there are 10 processes that are involved. So, you know, you are giving them all the support in terms of material requirement, in terms of emotional requirement. Sometimes the students are fighting, sometimes they have a, you know, change of plan middle, you know, they have done something till midway and then they want to completely change their you know, setup. So we are there with them full time 24/7. You know, those groups are there, and their mentorship is very hands-on here, because otherwise event like design and fashion showcase won't come into, you know, its reality. So virtually you may think anything, but when you're putting your heart and soul into it in terms of giving them non-stop support from the management and from the campus, things do not take shape. So I think we have given them more than 100% support in terms of any requirement that they have.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, my next question is that what inspires you personally when it comes to fashion and design?
Oh, personally, so every time when you wake up, you look in, you know, you have a big day to start, you look into the day and you look at yourself. You want to be bright and beautiful, but also impactful. That is the most important part, that when students are interacting with you, faculty are interacting with you, you are a beacon of hope for them, and you are somebody, personally I feel one should look up to them. So we do have our leaders, visionary leaders like Sandeep Marwa sir. So every time when you talk to them, there is a lot of energy that is infused into you. That is how we want ourselves also. And coming back specifically to fashion and design, see, this is an area which has no boundaries. It is limitless. Opportunities are limitless, explorations are limitless, you know, the kind of products that you can create, the kind of themes that you can work around. So a drop of water to a ocean of ideas is also an ocean of ideas, I would say. You know, you are just sitting here and you're taking an inspiration maybe from a plant, maybe from a leaf, so, and you create an entire design process around it. So I think personally what inspires me is that fashion and design field and interiors and lifestyle and art and craft is not just an exploration into the world, but it is also very self-exploratory. So it gives you inspiration, and it keeps you motivated almost every day and every second of your life.
Very right.
So, ma'am, what impact do you think this event will have on the budding designers?
I think it is more than what they can expect or what they can think, because as I said rightly, it's not just a platform to showcase, it is also a platform to network. We'll have international guests coming to our show. We also have a lot of industry people coming to us, whether it's the architects, whether it's the designers, whether it's the influencers, cinematographers, whether we have you know, diplomats coming from across various embassies, whether we have key media personalities coming. So the kind of exposure that they get is very, very big in terms of you know, how to showcase, how to present, how to sort of confidently put across your thought or idea on the right platform. You know, so it's a complete 360-degree exposure that they are going to get, and it's not something that they will be able to ever forget. And that's what we have with our students. Every time they come back, we also have our alumni who come back and request that they want to be part of the show. So of course, you know, the feeling and the emotion that goes with this fashion and design week is that it's rolling in your mind and heart all the time. So, you know, the exposure, as I said, is 360 degree, and you stay with that forever, and that is where we want. So we give them that foundation to sort of shoot and grow and become the big tree of life.
Absolutely, ma'am. So, ma'am, what are your hopes for this event?
Oh, we are very, very hopeful. We are very, very, we are very excited. We are looking forward to it to be the mega show of, the country, as we are saying GFDW N25, which is Noida. So we are we are trying to put Noida and our campus not just as, it is known very well in the film and television arena, but we want that fashion and design also becomes a very key component of our campus, of our institution. So we are very hopeful that we are going to generate that impact, and we are generating that wow factor, that okay, wow, this is what I look forward to. So when we come to the end of the event, or whenever we conclude the event, we want people to immediately start thinking, okay, what next in the coming year? That's the wow factor or the wow memory that we want to leave everybody with.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for talking to us.
Thank you.
For more such interesting videos and update on Global Fashion and Design Week, follow and subscribe our channel AAFT 24/7 Noida.